Welcome to Worcester University. I've been here with some of the people who are going to be the media team for the next set of Herefordshire and Worcestershire school games, which are coming up next month. This morning we've been having a little bit of a masterclass, and I think from their faces they've all enjoyed it. But let's find out. Hello, young man. What's your name?
Jake.
Tell me what you enjoyed most about this morning.
Just getting to know about how you interview.
What was the hardest thing, do you think?
Trying to think of stuff on the spot and not making an awkward conversation.
Nobody likes awkward conversation, do they? How much do you think you're more confident with that now you've had a go at it?
More confident because I know I can do it now and I won't have it mess up in future interviews or anything.
Good work, Jake. Thank you very much. See, confidence is what it's all about, spreading in these kind of things. It's a very tricky thing to do first off. Let's go and speak to Sir down here. Hello, Sir. Would you like to tell us who you are?
Hi, yeah, my name's Miss Hunter. I'm from Walkwood Middle School.
How impressed have you been with your team this morning?
Oh, I've been really impressed with the team. They've been absolutely superb. It's been very nice to see them actually put on the spot and see them sort of overcome their fears and adversity. So, very well done to them.
Will you be putting on the spot a bit more in future now you know they can handle it?
Oh yes, I certainly will do. I'm going to get them round school, doing some interviews around school, speaking to some of our pupils, hopefully to include it with that end of year video.
Their faces are fantastic while you're saying that, by the way. Thank you very much. Looking forward to that happening. Right, let's head over to the back, because normally, notoriously, the back of the classroom is where it all kicks off. So let's see who this is. What's your name?
Isabella Lawrence.
Who did you interview today, Isabella?
I interviewed Sam today.
Okay. How was he as an interview subject?
Very good, very talkative, very easy to discuss different things with. So yeah, very.
And how did it go for you? Because were you asking the questions?
Yes, I was.
How did you find it?
Really fun, really good, and it wasn't awkward at all because he had a lot to say, so we just kind of bounced off different questions and things like that.
Good to know. Awkwardness keeps coming up in this, and it's not a thing that anybody else likes. What's your name?
Freya Dawson.
How awkward did you feel during all the interview process?
I was alright. I
Okay.
wasn't too awkward.
How awkward are you feeling right now?
Very.
You see, I can say it still creeps up. You see, don't worry. I think you guys did a really good job. Now this back table also got to do some grilling. You did some grilling. What's your name?
Imogen.
Imogen. Who did you grill?
Sam.
So a lot of people have had to chat to Sam today. What did you ask him about?
Like his veganness.
Veganness. I think that's an official thing now. And how impressed were you with his answers to his veganness?
Very detailed, very biological. Yeah.
And what have you learned? What are you going to take away from speaking to Sam about his veganness?
About all the amino acids going on.
Do you remember how many there are?
8. 9.
Oh, there's a bit of conferring around the table there. How many were there, do you think?
9.
9. What's your name?
Neve.
What did you do this today, Neve?
No, I didn't film. I did the audio.
The audio, okay. You're waving this thing around then. How easy did you find it to kind of concentrate whilst you're holding this and watching the interview?
I found it pretty easy because I was just kind of concentrating on what they were saying, and whoever was talking just put it in their face.
That's a good action. We haven't done a bit of that yet. We've got to be careful of the cable, of course, as that makes a lot of noise. Right, let's come around to this table here. What's your name?
Zoe.
Okay, Zoe, what part of the activity did you specifically do?
I was on the camera.
Oh, on the camera.
Yeah, it was fun.
How did you find that?
It was very good. You just had to press a button.
But it's still quite complicated. Don't forget. Yeah. Because a lot of things you have to think about. You have a lot of things to think about whilst you're actually on the camera, isn't there? Did you feel at any point that you might have to jump up and down and sort of indicate anything to your team mid interview?
When she started to talk about Love Island, then I was like, stop, please stop.
Very good. You should be a director one day. Where did the Love Island inspiration come from when you brought that up?
We were talking about Bronwyn's hobbies and interests, and it just came up in conversation.
Just came out, as Love Island quite often does.
Yeah.
Who do you think has turned out as a bigger fan of Love Island? Do you think it's you or do you think it's her?
Bronwyn.
Really? What gave you that impression?
I don't like Love Island at all.
Oh, okay. And she obviously seems to have a little bit of a thing for it as well. Okay,
Yeah.
all right then. Love Island divides a lot of people. I can see that. Now look, we've heard a lot about him, so it's only fair we feature him here today. It is Sam and his veganness. How much were you expecting to be grilled about your veganness today?
I wasn't expecting to be grilled at all, to be honest, Kirsty, but it was a tough day. Tough day at the office.
Right, what's your name, Adam?
I'm Mrs. Hennessy from Westacre.
What's your responsibility towards these children?
I am head of Girls PE.
Okay, and how do you think they got on today?
It's quite interesting because there was stunned silence in the taxi on the way, and it's quite nice to see them actually talk and learn a lot from it. And Leah's words were it's fun, so that's good.
Fun is good. Why was it fun? What was particularly fun for you, Leah?
The answers that you came out with, because some of them were a bit unbelievable, but it was just fun interviewing.
Good. No, that's all right. That's a good review. Just to clarify, who was it you're interviewing?
You.
Yes. Right. Perfect answer. Right, let's come back round to the front quickly, because some people have kind of been sat very close to the action down here. You've been sat right close to the action, so people have been stood here being interviewed. What's your name?
Louis.
What did you think of it, Louis?
Yeah, good.
Good. And who do you think out of me, Bronwyn and Sam was the best interviewee?
Probably you.
Well, I've not paid him for that. So thank you very much for saying that. Bless his cotton socks. So look, that's what the guys have been getting up to today. You get a little bit of an idea of the sort of stuff they've been experiencing, which means the next time you see some of them will be in front of the camera at the school games in July. Look out for them.